He says, stop yelling, the baby's sleeping. All right, hold on. I just want to make sure that our YouTube people. Perfect. We are live on YouTube as well. All right. Well, today should be an interesting one. Today definitely should be an interesting one. Sam has joined. All right. Whatever it is, just take my money. Jimmy, how are the alarms that you just won? Did you get to try them yet? Jimmy won the alarms last time around when we did the giveaway, which was pretty cool. All right. All right, listen. I got my agenda pulled up. 7:30 on the dot. We're going to start. Today, it's going to be an interesting show. We're going to definitely ruffle some feathers, I think. And yes, Lee is right. I rearranged the office a little bit. So let me step away to show you a little bit. That's basically where we are right now. I moved the desk. So we got the Carp set up over here, some gear that I'm looking forward to be using actually in the office when I'm tying some rigs and trying new things. My backup rods over here. So it helps me actually get ready for the next trip. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know when the next trip is going to be because God knows right now, at least over here where we are in New York, New Jersey, PA, Connecticut especially, everything is flooded. I don't know how the water is by you, wherever you guys are fishing, but my God, over here, the water level is extremely high. Everything is still flooded. Oh, Jimmy's saying that the alarms that he received from us from the giveaway are awesome, super tiny. Yeah, let me know how you like them. We are still debating, if we want to carry them or not. I figured we'll let some of you use it. We have a couple of testers out there, and then we'll decide what we want to do with this. Sam is asking, are you needing to go to YouTube? You don't have to. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Okay, but yes, we are on YouTube right now at the moment as well. And so wherever you want to watch us, either Facebook Live or YouTube Live, we are live simultaneously. We have some people on YouTube already watching as well. Water is 90 degrees. Somebody is saying water is 90 degrees. And Justin is saying that in Mass, it's absolutely crazy as well. Yeah, no, this is insanity what's happening right now. I don't remember it being this bad before. Meaning last year, the last couple of years, I don't recall that. This is pretty awful. Frankie says that the Connecticut River is chocolate milk. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. Well, guys, listen, today, obviously we're going to do a sale. Here is what we have on sale today. And I'm going to give you the coupon code in a minute. All the new arrivals, just like most of the time. So all the new arrivals will be on sale, 15%. So that's pretty big. And most of the items on the website are on sale at 15%. Not all of them, most of them. The exclusions are the items that are heavy or bulky to ship, meaning chairs, bed chairs, rods, rod pods, anything that is considered expensive to ship is not on sale today. So you can browse the entire website, and most of the things you will find are on sale with this coupon code. Okay, let me post that Okay, so we get that out of the way. There, Carpi 15 is the coupon code for today, as you see up here, for 15% off. Carpi 15. Okay, and that coupon code is for all new arrival and most of the items in the carpangler.com store. Most of the items. Okay. So that's the deal for today. Carpi 15, 15% off. All right. So what do we have on the agenda today? First, I wanted to make sure that we recognize the Carp of the Month winners. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. Let me just drop you the link to the sale. Okay, so the link, well, that link is to the new arrivals. So you know that those products are definitely on sale, but then most of the products on the website are on sale at 15% off today, excluding the items that are bulky to ship. If you add it to cart, you don't get a discount code, it doesn't work. That means that item is simply excluded from the sale. Okay, so that's what it is. Let's continue. Oh, Robert showed up. Hey, Robert, how are you? Okay. All right. So what do we have? Carp of the Month winners. So yes, we announced them with about a week delay, I would say. But the Carp of the winners for June, I'm just dropping links right now. They have been announced on our website. Each of the four regional winners got a $100 gift certificate coupon code for carpangler.com. Remember, this is a monthly competition, so anybody and everybody can enter pretty much at any time. The post is typically pinned to the top on our Facebook page, so it should be there without a problem. Okay, that has been dropped. The links are there. All right, so we got the sale dropped. Everybody, make sure that you got it. And then let's talk about our one of the favorite segments first before we move on. What really grinds my gears, right? What really grinds my gears? So, what grinds my gears this week? Well, this week, after thinking about it, I seriously have to say that the goddamn birds tangling in my line and other animals is what really grinds my gears. You know, at first, I would have not believed how often this occurs, okay, especially when fishing overnight. So, lake house. First, a friend of mine, Glenn, fishes there overnight. He's having at first horrible time as far as catching fish because otherwise lake house is the bomb. He's just having a bad streak. He's there with his son. This is right before he catches the small fry world record, his son, of roughly, I think, 36 pounds. And he gets an owl. Yes, an owl. The woohoo owl. 2 o'clock in the morning, I think. He runs like crazy to his rods to find a goddamn owl tangled in his lines. Okay. So I didn't believe it. I said pictures or it didn't happen. Sure enough, he sends pictures. He shows me an actual owl that he pulled out of the water. Okay, all tangled up. He was able to free it somehow, I don't know how, and he lets it go. And then the owl flies away, looks at him, and woohoo! It goes literally like that. So all the shits and giggles that we had because of that, it was pretty cool. So yes, I'm gonna have a go at the birds now, and I'll tell you why. So that was all funny until 5 o'clock in the morning when I was at the lake house. Okay, I get a run, And this goddamn feathery thing, when I get there, close to the middle of the lake, is pulling my line. I'm looking at that thing. This thing looks bigger than a goddamn eagle. It's one of those gray herons, I think. I think that's what you call it. And it's all tangled up over there. That thing was so pissed off at me. Okay. And this is what, a week later after Glenn was there and he's had his encounter with the owl. So I get this big bird, it looks like the Sesame Street bird, almost that big, over the tangled up. So I said, well, I'm going to free it too. So I'm pulling it closer, 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 and this thing is hissing at me. I was like, all right, you fucker. I said, this is as far as we go. And I cut the line. I see that the bird is not really badly tangled up. It's just a little bit on its feet, and it swims to the shore. Okay. Lo and behold, and then I saw it, walk on the shore with just a little piece of line tangling up. That's what it looked like, at least to me. Well, lo and behold, guys found a surprise, I think a week later, at the lake house. Okay, I think they had something smelly underneath the dock. Okay, so that was the bird that tangled my goddamn lines, right? Obviously, had I known, I would have tried a little bit harder to free this thing, but this thing was huge and really pissed off, right? So I thought that that was the best thing to do, given that it didn't seem that badly tangled. But that's what happened. And between those goddamn things, okay, when fishing at nighttime, and then, Robert is commenting, he had another one. He cut his lines and freed the bird. Well, you're a better man than me, Robert. You are definitely better than me. Mine wasn't so lucky. You see, I sent a message, okay, to the rest of the bird population at the lake house. So, yeah, between the goddamn birds, and then there's always some beaver, some pissed off beaver, okay, that is swimming by my lines in Pennsylvania, okay, and tapping his tail like he's doing a you-know-what measuring contest. So this is what I have to go to at my swims where I go and I like to fish. Okay, I'm getting literally bullied over there, okay, by the animals. The only thing is missing that is a bear. But that one is what's visiting Lee usually when he goes fishing with our crustacea boilies. So I'll leave that one to him. But yeah, that's what grinds my gears. Too much freaking nature, okay, that gets tangled up in my lines, okay, and wreaking havoc when I'm trying to fish in peace. That's what really grinds my gears. Let me know what happened to you, what your story is. But yes, the grinding of my gears by too much nature is definitely a thing. So yes, I had to have a go at it, Lee. And the next thing is your bear. Although the bear that I saw that you had a new video with Steve, that was pretty cool. I'm not mad at the bear. Lee says everybody loves a beaver. Frankie says you should start selling air rifles. No, I do have 2 bear sprays always on me in case Yogi comes in to take a sniff at my boilies, whether it's those or those, I don't know. But that I always have on me. So I'd like to think I'm prepared. Sam said that he had a Canadian geese caught online as somehow was casting. That is hilarious. While he was casting. Yeah, you see what I mean? Too much goddamn nature. Okay, too much goddamn nature is not good either. Okay, there has to be a happy balance. I prefer me and the fish, and that's it. And some birds in the distance. So yeah, so this is a real thing. I don't know what you're dealing with when you're fishing. Let me know in the comments. It's always funny to hear those stories. Certainly cool to see a bald eagle, fishing or fighting with other birds over there. That's pretty cool. But other than that, God damn it. We had snakes at Del Hollow. Freaking gray heron at the lake house, owl at the lake house. What is next? Oh, bears in Connecticut. What is next? So Coots dives down on your baits if they see them. Yeah, so do turtles, right? I have seen turtles literally disappear with their little bastard heads the moment they see me baiting with the boilies. And boop, and they gone. And I know exactly what's going on already. Fred says he got some funny video of people fighting ducks. Yeah, that I would like to see. Owls, herons, try a bear if you get the chance. Yeah, no, Lee, you definitely win with the goddamn bear. That's for sure. Okay, that's for sure. Listen, for those of you who are just joining, remember that we have a sale going on. Okay, the sale is Carp 15 for 15% off. Not only all new arrivals, but also most of the items on the website. Most, not all of them. If something is heavy, bulky to ship, it's not going to be on sale. But most of the other items will be on sale. So just make sure you take advantage of it. The coupon code expires at midnight Eastern time. So again, make sure you take advantage of it. And if not, just remember there's a $5 shipping on the website. Feels like a sale all the time. Fred says he had rats eating his fishing line in New York City. I mean, yeah, the rats in New York City have been featured on TV, I think, anywhere, carrying slices of pizza and everything in between. Now, I had mice try to get to my bait bag a couple of times. That's why I make sure that I close it up real tight when I leave my bag unattended. But even when I had it next to me, I remember at the lake house last time, those bastards would just come in and check out if I'm paying attention. I'm like, shoot, I mean, seriously, I'm here. And those mice would just be checking and waiting for the opportunity. Like maybe I'll leave it unzipped because I was always taking a handful of boilies and keeping it in the upper compartment of the backpack. I have to stop doing this because that's what was drawing them in. Yeah, that somebody's commenting that the raccoons are the devil. Yeah, I think it was James from Pennsylvania that was telling me about this numbnuts raccoon that approached him, started chilling over there basically, like he was high on something, God knows what, didn't look rabid, but who the hell knows? And so that was his experience. I mean, yeah, listen, you're out there on Delaware or Connecticut River, God knows anything and everything can happen. And having a bunch of deer scare the crap out of you is also interesting. How many times I'll be sitting there and there'll be a whole herd of them basically, come from behind and half a dozen or so of them. So it's yeah, James said he was rabid or overly friendly. Well, we're gonna go with overly friendly for now, right? But yeah, it's definitely interesting. My favorite says Arizona raccoons don't play games. Yeah, listen, raccoons don't play games, period. That's, I think, the one that I would probably walk away from the fastest. God knows. They are definitely interesting creatures. Well, listen, speaking of, let me talk about some of the products that I wanted to show you. Some of the products are new, some of them not so much, but it caught my attention for one reason or another. So I figured, let me bring it on camera and let's talk about it. So I'll show you what I have. The first product is the Rig Ready transport system by Ali Hamidi and One More Cast. So I'm going to drop you a link to the product, okay? And then I'm going to show you what I mean. So I have my rod right here, okay? So this is my backup rod, and I figured, let me get it all rigged up and ready for the next trip, right? So this right here is the Rig Ready transport system by One More Cast. I just dropped a link to it. So it serves two functions. One, if you're looking for something to keep your rods together, Okay, this is a 12-foot Harrison over here. If you're looking for something to hold your rods together, this serves that purpose. Okay, the main purpose of it, however, is to hold your rig, so you don't have to fold it, disassemble it at all. Whether it's the lead or the rig, the anything. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, it is very high quality. I gotta give it to them. So I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Okay, and I dropped you the link in the comments section so you can see what it is. So Velcros right here. Okay, I can take it off very easily. Even the Velcros are very high quality. Velcros are typically very expensive, by the way. So I am glad that they went with something really expensive. And then look, it comes off. Okay, it comes off. So you have a very soft padding over here. That's to protect your rod when you put it on your rod. And then you obviously have the Velcros to attach the rig ready system to your rod. So now this is perfect when you don't want to be disassembling your lead, okay, especially when you're fishing inline method. Okay, now excuse me, I rigged it up with the clip method, but I want to show you what it looks like. So first of all, one side of it has an opening over here. That's where the line comes out so you don't jam the line, right? And then it opens very easy. Look, click, click, okay? There you go. And look at this. So this is my rig, okay? So this is my rig. Everything is nicely inside, okay? This is what I have. So I can put it all here and literally close it. You know? Click, click, and it's closed. And now you are literally ready to unpack, okay, at the next adventure without a problem. And you're saving a ton of time doing this. See how quick and easy this is. Done. This is one more cast rig ready system. Okay. Cool padding inside, clicks in and out of place. Velcro holds it together. I mean, this is brilliant. And your rods are staying together with this. Okay. So this is very neat. Again, for those of you who like to travel light and don't want to disassemble the rig. Again, if you're fishing inline method, okay, this is especially helpful because most of the time you got that swivel over there, so you have to cut it open, cut it loose. So consider this. This is really, really neat. So I'm going to put it to the side. Actually, I'm going to put it away. Okay. So that was the product that I wanted to show you. And again, I dropped you a link in the comments section. It's one of the new arrivals. Really worth taking a look at for some of you who do not want to put the rod away when disassembling the rigs. It's not just cheap plastic and poor quality, some foam. This is really a solid product. I'm gonna give it definitely a go. I think this was a brilliant idea. Oh, speaking of, so let me actually disassemble that lead because I'm going to need it to show one of our other products that we're going to have. I'm gonna need the lead for later because we are gonna talk about the leads. Okay. Um, Another thing that is not new at all. Okay, not new at all. But I was surprised how good of a product this is. And I am referring to the solar alarm case. I drop you a link right now, and then let's talk about it. So, solar alarm case, right? I'm talking about this. So there's several different alarm cases out there. And I mean, at first I was asking myself, like, well, under what circumstances would I be using an alarm case? Until I found out that I like to go light to some of the spots, and I don't want to take the carry case that comes with the alarms. I usually take the carry case because it protects my investment, protects my alarms. This is the solution for me. I was looking at a few different options. Some of them are too small, and this is perfect. So, just so you know, so this is the alarm case. Okay, this is the alarm case. That's what it is from Solar. Okay, that's what it is. That's the alarm case from Solar. Nice neoprene with a zipper in the back. Now, does it fit all the alarms? I'm going to say yes, definitely. Not all the cases fit all the alarms, but the Solar one definitely will fit every single alarm that you have. How do I know this? Because I'm using recently the Wolf alarms. Okay, Wolf alarms are not the smallest. Okay, they are pretty bulky alarms size-wise. Okay, that's them. They are pretty sizable. Okay, and so, yep, that's a cool feature. It automatically turns off. So if those with the plastic case, which turns off the alarms to save the battery, make it fit inside without a problem, I know every other alarm will fit. So this is why I wanted to show you this, because we've had it in stock for quite some time, but I never knew actually how cool this thing is. And now I got myself 4 of those, okay, for 3 alarms and the receiver. So all of them, I put it in here in the backpack when I'm going fishing and I don't want to carry too much with me, and I don't want to take the carry case in which the alarms normally come in. So yeah, so this is my solution. This is how I'm going fishing, unless I'm going, on a longer trip, and then I'm just gonna put it in a carry case because backpack is going to be filled with other stuff. Lee says, can you imagine what neoprene underpants feel like? Listen, we're gonna talk about it. Robert is asking, would Wolf with snag ears fit? What snag ears though? Because I'm looking. Wolf alarms come like this. So I'm a little confused. What snag ears? Snag ears, I'm assuming, would be from some other brand. So it all depends how long it would be. But I can tell you for sure that this alarm goes in the case that the Wolf comes in. And this is pretty long. I don't have the measuring tape with me, but this is neoprene, so you know it stretches, so you still have space. You know what I mean? I still have plenty of space. Solar snag ears fit fully erected. Jesus, where are you guys going with this conversation? Anyway, so this is the product that I really wanted to show you because I think it is really, really neat. Okay, even though it's not a new product, I think it's pretty cool. Fred is asking, does the alarm shut off? Where did Fred comment go? I missed it. Fred, your comment disappeared on me. But yeah, the alarm from Wolf basically turns off when you put the case on it, because to turn it on, you use the sensitivity button. Okay. And if you want to have set sensitivity without screwing around with this every single time, then I just put the cover on that automatically turns off the alarm, saves your battery, and preserves the setting that you have for sensitivity. If you have a case, why do you need a bag? Well, so Raphael, good question. The Wolf alarms come with a carry case, okay? But the carry case is this size, right? I don't always have space in the rucksack to put the entire case neatly there, so it's yet another item to carry. Meanwhile, I have plenty of pockets in the backpack where I can easily fit 3 of those and the receiver. So that's why, just because of the ability to put it however I want in some smaller pockets where I don't necessarily have enough space for a rectangular carry case for the alarms, which is usually about 12, 14 inches long. I just don't always have that space. All right, so let's move on to the other products that I wanted to show you. Another one actually from Wolf, okay, the Easy Claw rod rests. So some of you have been asking about the product, so I have brought one with me, and I have just dropped a link to you, to the product for you. Let's crack this baby open. It's, by the way, Wolf Easy Claw rod rest. They are supposedly going to hold your rod in place without it getting pulled on a violent take, like hardly anything out there. And I have to say, it is probably true. I haven't tested them in real life, but here is what they look like, by the way. Okay, this is what they look like. And now what happens is, you see those ears? This is what holds your rod in place, okay? They operate independently, okay? They have a nice, very strong spring mechanism to it, okay? And you put your rod over there, okay? You put your rod over there, it goes nowhere. Forward, backward motion is stopped, okay? That's what they do. So they come in different colors just because we obviously, all of us are tackle tarts and everything has to be matching. Like we have all serious cases of OCD, me included, but this is really what they do. You see? See, your rod goes over there and it's not going anywhere. Okay? So that's the Wolf Easy Claw rod rest. They come in those few different colors, and I have to say they have this rubberized feeling to it. You obviously cannot see it in the video very well, but they are very rubberized, and I think that's exactly what gives them that amazing grip. So, and yeah, Aaron is right. They look like bunny ears. And Robert, I don't know if we have black one on the website right now, but multiple colors for sure. Wolf didn't have all of them in stock when we were getting them, meaning all the colors. So we have gotten whatever was in stock, and we have it available on our website. Just choose the color. You guys are too much. Anyway, multiple colors. Get yourself a set. Priced fairly reasonably, like all the top quality, products that few of the companies make. Okay. What other product do I want to show you? Oh, this is the one that everybody was waiting for. The cool tool. Okay, the cool tool. Let's drop a link to that because that's the one a lot of people have been waiting for. So this is This is the box for it. One more cast, the cool tool. Okay. It's basically integrated 10 different tools into one. Looks like a Leatherman or a Swiss Army knife. Okay, but it's just formulated for the carp anglers. That's what it is. Lee should be already probably doing a video on it because he received one as a gift for our pro staffers. So Dan is asking, by the way, will you be getting the other colors? If you're talking about the Wolf rod rest, the answer is yes. We do have other colors already on the website. See what colors we have. The colors that are missing will be arriving with our next order, well, God willing, if they are in stock. So the answer is yes, but we already have multiple colors, just so you know. Back to the cool tool from One More Cast. So this is what it looks like. Okay, this is the size of it, of the cool tool. That item has been selling pretty well. Okay, pretty well. So let me show you a little bit more up close what it looks like. Okay, so this is the cool tool. It is cool indeed. What's really neat about it is that ease of use. Okay, and all the tools can be changed. Okay, they can be removed, they can be replaced. They actually come with extras. So there's several extras over here. Especially for the needles, which are most prone, I guess, to breaking and bending. But speaking of that, here is why I started to falling in love with this. So first of all, I just hold it and click. Okay, this particular needle. So I don't know if you can see it well. Okay, but this particular needle, this is a no joke needle. There are several different ones over here. There are, I think, 3 of them for boilies. This one is the one that allows you to go through tiger knots, field corn, heart cookers, whatever you have. This thing is, this is the hardest needle I have seen on the market. Okay, so you have, obviously, you have the needle, you have the drill, you have a bunch of other tools, you have the knife, pretty sharp too, by the way. Okay, it falls down, clicks back into place, and then we have more needles. Okay, more specialty needles right here, as you can see. Okay, so you have that, extra tools on the side to help you with tying things, with splicing things. Okay, you can watch the video, see how the guys are using it. It's pretty cool. So all in all, it's 10 tools in one. Yeah, they do make it top quality, and quality costs money. This is, I believe, $80 on our website. That's the standard price, actually slightly cheaper than if one wanted to buy it somewhere else in the UK. But remember, we have that $5 shipping, and you're gonna have it in a few days. So, and on top of that, it's really the cheapest you can buy it. Frankie says, does it say what kind of steel they use for the tools? Body is probably stainless. Body is definitely stainless. I'm trying to see. Don't know from the top of my head. It doesn't say anywhere here. But I can tell you that it's freaking strong. Especially that one needle is really what I love. I'm going to show you that again, because this alone is a good reason for me to use it. This one. You see how thick this is? How many times did I break a needle and I got them tiger knot? Never again with this. I mean, look at this. You know, this is really thick. And this is a solid piece. This has some weight to it. So that's how you know that this is really well made. I love it. I absolutely love it. One more cast, the cool tool, available now. Aaron is asking if we are planning to make a gardener order anytime soon. Possibly. I would guess within the next 2 weeks. That's what I'm guessing. Okay. All right, guys. Let's talk about LEDs. I know I made a quick video. Oh, and stay tuned because we're going to have something really, really interesting that you don't want to miss in a couple of minutes. So let's talk about LEDs. We've been talking about them obviously for the past God knows how many months, right? And I told you that we're going to come up with the best LEDs out there and possibly the cheapest out there. Okay, so here is what we have. Okay, first let me show you the garbage that we've been dealing with earlier. Okay, so this is one of the LEDs that I'm holding here from our store that we used to sell in the past. You know, somebody in the US was making it, right? So take a look at this. Take a look at this. Look at that craftsmanship, as if somebody fell into the mold, okay, as they were making it. Okay, this is an actual product, which is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay, this is the quality. We had some sharp edges, uneven opening, all of that stuff. I mean, obviously it can still work, but god damn it, this is rough. Okay, we had that one, and this was another version of it. Okay, hated the tubing because just straight plastic. Okay, and even the hole couldn't be made right over here. It had to be crooked. I mean, look at this. It looks absolutely stupid. So this is what we've been dealing with before. Now things have changed. Look at this. Those are the LEDs that we now made ourselves, okay, and made them available for purchase for practically the same price. Look at this. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at this. Look at that craftsmanship. Look, that hole is as round as it will ever be. So this is our probably most popular model, the inline method LED. Okay, this one is in 3 ounces. The 3-ounce one comes in a swivel version. Okay, there. So that's what we have. Now, I explained to you guys that we made it with that fancy coating that you normally see on Fox, Corda LEDs, the bigger company, the big boys that can afford it, okay? And the quality control is second to none on ours, okay? Here we have the open gripper, okay? Take a look at this one. And I've been telling you guys that it's not just the LED, it's the quality of the swivel, okay, that matters. Because if the swivel is going to be crap, you're going to get line twists on the retrieval. But the coating is beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. So yeah, so we made sure that we gave it proper coating. We made sure that the quality control is there. And we made sure that swivel mechanism is top notch. Believe me or not, there are options where you can go cheaper and cheaper and cheaper if one wanted to. Same thing with something stupid as the insert for the LED. We chose slightly more forgiving plastic to give it a little bit more rubbery feeling to it. So when you chip it, well, when you're about to chip it on the rocks, it will bend instead of break, okay, and not chip away. So again, this for the price of this. Seriously. You know, even the hole is not straight. So that's the deal now. Obviously, we have few other methods few other LEDs coming up, and also a few other available right now. So make sure you shop around. The link is dropped in the description. Even something as disposable as a goddamn LED should be made right. Okay? All right. So now here we're moving to the most interesting part of the program tonight. Okay? Some of you know we have a Make It Right program with Carp Angler, right? So what we do is out of necessity really, because we know that a lot of anglers had issues with one company or another in the United States, because the ones in the UK really are working properly for the most part, from what I know. So some of the customers in the US were complaining that they were not getting taken care of when they would have an issue with customer service with another company, whether a product goes bad, whether something breaks, whether they need assistance. It turns out into this nightmare sometimes where things become either unreasonably expensive or downright not right. And so we decided to create this Make It Right program. I'm going to drop you a link to it so some of you can read on it. But the gist of it is that if you purchase something from a company that we carry, any of the brands that we carry, and you have a servicing or a warranty issue that the original seller doesn't want to help with or is not helping you to your satisfaction, whether it's a warranty claim or not, you can use that program to ask us to step in and help. And since the last live stream alone, we had 2 Make It Right cases that we wanted to talk about. We're going to say exactly which company it was with, what exactly happened, how we handled it, because this will be the best way to show you what the Make It Right program is. And 2, I think in due time, it will bring the quality of customer service up to par where we think it should be. Lee's saying, let me get my crash helmet on. Well, you might not need a crash helmet, but some of the US companies we're about to talk about might need it. I'm of course joking, but I'm half serious over here. So we have 2 cases. Case number 1, bait boat purchased from Carp Bait USA. Okay, so our case number 1 was, since last live stream, bait boat purchased from Carp Bait, Carp Bait USA. So here's basically what happened. Customer purchased $650 bait boat from Carp Bait USA, the same bait boat the same brand that we are selling, Boatman. And they notified Carp Bait USA sometime after purchasing it, not too long after it, that the bait boat has been acting up. Okay, so far you with me. Guy purchases a bait boat from Carp Bait USA, and sometime after that, well within the warranty period, he notifies them that the bait boat is acting up. Customer, however, did not manage to send the bait boat back to Carp Bait USA within that warranty period. Okay, but again, he reached out to them about the issue while still in the warranty. Okay, so he was told that he would have to purchase a basic bait boat for about $200 so they can use parts from that bait boat to fix his existing, more expensive bait boat. So again, he purchases $650 bait boat, roughly, notifies them sometime after that, well within the warranty, that the bait boat is not working properly. But the actual shipping out of the bait boat does not happen until the warranty expires. So it's like Imagine if you bought something and it goes bad before the warranty expires. The warranty, in my opinion, should cover that, right? You notified the company before the warranty expires. You obviously need some time to ship it back to the seller so they can take care of the warranty, right? So to me, that's pretty simple. So here is my take. While this is not exactly as black and white, just because of the fact that the customer didn't actually physically ship out the bait boat right away, this doesn't mean the warranty is not valid. Okay, let me be clear. Just because you didn't ship it out before the warranty expired doesn't change the fact that the bait boat was reported as bad within the warranty period. Okay, it doesn't change it. The bait boat was bad. So you clearly have to return the product, which will arrive past the warranty deadline, but it is about when it is reported and not when it is received necessarily by the store. Okay, of course, there has to be some reasonable limits assigned to this, but you get the point. You'll be pretty pissed if you ordered a bait boat, in this case from Carp Bait USA, reported it bad to them. I don't care at which point within the warranty period, but within the warranty period. And then because you needed additional time to send it to them, which would be after the warranty period, you are now required to spend $200 to purchase a new bait boat just to use for parts on this more expensive bait boat. How does this make sense to you? Do you think you would feel fine if you were the customer? That's my question to you. Because if you come to my business, this is not how we would handle this. I mean, God knows we treat customers of other businesses pretty much better than a lot of other businesses treat their own customers. Okay, and this is not our customer. This is not our sale. So what was our decision? What did we do? Carp Angler decided to give, for free of course, a $1,200 bait boat, an upgraded model, to that customer. Okay, why? To make it right. Because we don't just have a Make It Right program so we can take credit for coming here on a shiny horse and fixing everybody's problem and then not actually put our money where our mouth is. No. If we're having the program, this is a living, walking example of how it works. The guy had a problem with a bait boat. He purchased from Carp Bait USA. Carp Bait USA told him he would have to spend $200 basically for the parts by purchasing another cheaper bait boat. I didn't think it was fair. That's our stance and our opinion. And so we replaced the bait boat with a more expensive option that cost twice as much, $1,200 for the customer. Okay? That's what Make It Right program is. So that was case number one with Carp Bait USA. We let you make your own conclusions. I'm just giving you my take on it. One, as a business owner, two, as a consumer. And that was my take on it. Those were the facts of it. Obviously, there is much more to it, but the skeleton of the case that really matters is what I told you. So, case number two, Big Carp Tackle. Case number two, Big Carp Tackle. So let me pull this up. Customer purchased a fishing rod, Nash fishing rod, and it arrived in a smashed box, broken in few places. Customer told Big Carp Tackle the rod was broken in a few places and actually very poorly packaged, with nothing even protecting the tips. So you with me so far? In a reply to his email, he was bluntly told that apparently it was on him. Big Carp Tackle told him, the customer, that it was on him and not on them. And it was on him that he has chosen wrong shipping method, that this is USPS fault and not theirs. So, when you shop at Big Carp Tackle, you get different shipping methods to choose from, right? Apparently, now you as a customer, you have to figure out which shipping method is appropriate for what product. Because if you pick wrong, you might get screwed. And you're going to end up in a situation like this. And it's just, I don't get it. I am the customer. If I'm coming to whatever store, I agree to pay for that product, whatever that product is, and I agree to receive it in the condition I bought it in, meaning new, not broken. That goes for any business, any store where I shop. 2, when you select shipping method, you do not absolve the seller of any responsibility to ensure that the product arrives properly, right? You may have a preference based on cost and shipping speed, but that's as far as it goes. It's not your responsibility to pick the shipping method that makes it arrive in one piece. It is the responsibility of Big Carp Tackle, in my opinion, as a store. Any store has the same responsibility, us too, to deliver whatever you buy from us in one piece the way you see it on the website. Okay? That's what it is. I cannot imagine coming to any of my customers and telling them that, too bad, buddy, you picked the wrong shipping for your rods or for whatever you buy. You should have picked the other one. Well, then, here is my take. When you agree to pay for whatever product, you should receive it in the condition you paid for it, period. When you're giving the option to select the shipping method, okay, the business has to assume responsibility that whatever shipping method you choose will deliver it to you in one piece, okay? Everything else doesn't matter. One method might be faster, one might be slower. You might have a preference based on the drivers that are here locally by you, but that's about it. If Big Carp Tackle or any other business are not able to deliver the item properly with the shipping method they themselves offer to the customer, not offer the damn shipping method. If you're going to have to end up telling customers you shouldn't have picked post office for this, don't offer post office for that. Or if you do, take responsibility if something doesn't arrive properly with the customer. That's my opinion. So here is what we did. We advised the customer to file a chargeback, a dispute with his bank. That's number one. Because I don't believe any business should profit from sending a broken item in. So we advised him to file a chargeback, and he did. So that's number one. He's going to be getting that money back. And we advise all the customers who have issues with any business where they've been wrong, file a chargeback with your bank, you will get that money back. Trust me. Trust me, you will. So we advised him that. And without waiting for the results of the bank's dispute/investigation, we decided to ship the customer for free a replacement rod of higher value. So that's what we did. So again, to recap, the guy buys a rod, Nash rod with big carp tackle that arrives smashed and broken in few pieces. And then he's being literally told it's on him because of the shipping method that he has chosen, even though it was given him as an option. Okay? I mean, draw your own conclusions, okay? And you decide where you want to shop, okay, based on how people treat you and how they also treat others. Because here is the thing. I order things from Big Carp Tackle from every now and then if I desperately need something, right? I should be able to. But I will never order anything fragile, okay? That's a big no-no. But here's another thing. Be very wary, okay, of where you shop. Because while you might not have had a problem with Big Carp Tackle, okay, ask yourself a question. What happens when a problem arises? What happens if it's going to be me the next time having a problem with something arriving broken or missing or what have you? What happens then? Ask yourself that before you decide next time where you want to shop. So those are the two cases from Make It Right program since our live stream last time alone. One is Carp Bait USA, where we replaced a bait boat for a customer for $1,200. And the other one was Big Carp Tackle, where we replaced a fishing rod that arrived smashed and broken, and they were not willing to do much more for the customer after that because, and I quote, it's on him. Okay, that the rods arrived broken. I mean, this is the world that we are living in. So this is for you guys to remember when you're shopping in the future. Now, I know that there are obviously customers that have no issues with this company and that company, right? And I certainly wouldn't be advocating for anybody to be judging a whole company based on a single incident. All I'm going to tell you is ask around. Ask around. Whatever company you're dealing with, just ask around. Don't judge the companies just based on when everything goes right. Do judge them based on how they deal with things when things do go south. Eventually, things will go south because even our company, right? We will make mistakes. We will make boo-boos. It's all about how do we fix them when they come on. Okay? So that is something that I want you guys to all think about because I think it's important. If we're going to be bringing newcomers to the sport and try to grow it, let's try not to screw them the first couple of times they start shopping somewhere. Okay, let's make sure that we give them the best customer service, advice, and push the sport forward. Okay, it's better for everybody that way. Okay, so those are the two interesting cases for Make It Right program. Again, I'm giving you the facts. Whatever I had said, I pretty much have seen it either in some exchanges or obviously spoke with the customer, but oftentimes we actually ask for, for some correspondence and what have you, so we can be in the know about what was going on. If any of you want to take advantage of the Make It Right program, come to the website. The link is already in the comment section. Make sure that you read thoroughly what steps you have to take. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel, as long as it's a brand that we carry. Let me catch up on some comments. Yeah, Tim is commenting on YouTube that I have to say Lorenzo provided great after sales service to me on the base actor model. Look, yeah, I'm not saying that this doesn't mean that every single time Lorenzo deals with a customer, there's a bad outcome. That's why I'm saying always get opinions from others. This is not me trying to trash Lorenzo or Carp USA, but this is me. Make no mistake, this is me putting everybody out there on notice, basically saying, get your act together if you're selling anything to people in the carping world, because we will be watching. And if we're going to step in to make it right, we will definitely make it public at the same time. Okay? The pooch has been screwed way too many times on this side of the pond for us to just let it be completely. And frankly, if we're going to have to step in and we're going to decide to gift a $1,200 bait boat to a customer because he's not happy with Carp USA, or because we're not happy how Carp USA handled the situation, I certainly have the right to make it a little bit more public and let it know, because this is our program. Okay, the day Lorenzo or Carp USA or Big Carp Tackle starts a Make It Right program, where they will go ahead and right some wrongs in eyes of others and spend their own money on it, we'll be sitting pretty. And you know what? I'll take the hits as they come. If we ever make a mistake on a customer service side, go ahead. I'll have either Carp USA or Big Carp Tackle gladly fix it for us. That should be a cold day in hell when that's necessary, but I am just saying, go for it. Corey says, I hope never to use it. Absolutely. I mean, it's absolutely the worst when you have to be taken care of, taken care of by another company that you didn't make the purchase with, because that really means something went astray somewhere, one way or another. Okay, there are levels to it, but certainly nobody should have to feel wronged, because there's just not enough carp angling businesses in the United States to choose from. So somebody has to be here and hold everybody to account, because otherwise, where do we go from here? This is not UK, where you have tons and tons of carp angling shops to choose from. This is US. You have Big Carp Tackle, you have carpangler.com, and okay, Lorenzo sells a couple of other items aside from boilies. That's it. That's all you've got. If you're not gonna like, let's say, the way Big Carp Tackle does business or customer service, and if I were to to be like that too and operate the same way, where do you go? Order everything from UK? I mean, at some point we have to ask ourselves a question, like before this live stream, like long before, some people would ask me, are you sure you want to ruffle the feathers? I'm like, yes, I am. I'm a disruptor. I bring change. You might not like the way the change is brought about, but the change is good for you, even if you don't know about it yet. Trust me, the level of customer service will go up. Okay? And yeah, and to Adam's point, you have Carp Kit in Canada. I mean, how ridiculous is it that we have to be ordering from UK or from Canada because you have only previously one option in the United States, really. I mean, think about it. It's absolutely ridiculous. But you shouldn't just have any option over here. Okay, you should have good options over here without fear or worry that the customer service will be there. I mean, take a look. We have a phone number you can call. We have a live chat you can use on our website to contact us. You can hit me up on Facebook. What can you do with Big Carp Tackle? If that was the only concern, because everybody has, their business model and their expenses, and maybe they just don't know how to do this, fine. But when you pair it up with the fact that they actually have customer service the way they do, then you have to ask yourself, like, seriously, what's going on? One thing is not knowing how. Another thing is not wanting. Which one is it? JR says the third rod in the background with no sleeve on the tip is messing with my OCD. That's why I'm going to leave it there until the end of the live stream so you can stay on and keep looking at it. I'll promise I fix it at the end. And then there is Lee. Yes, Lee is known for being able to sort out any problems. He does other favors too, if you know him well enough. Let me catch up on some comments. Brandon's Outdoor Adventures. He says, only thing I order from other companies is boilies and flavorings. Everything else from Carp Angler, their customer service is top notch. Well, thank you, Brandon's. We appreciate it. To your point, it is top notch. It's going to continue being top notch because I'm a stickler for it. And it's just a community, right? I mean, it's just, even if I was a bad dude, it's just such a bad idea to provide bad customer service in a niche market, any niche market, right? Carp angling is niche market. It's just such a bad idea. Everybody knows everybody. And you know that this thing will get out there, right? Maybe not the way that I am highlighting this, but people talk. It's just a terrible idea. Adam says, and it takes 2 weeks to get stuff from the other place. You bet it does. You bet it does. Yeah. Frankie says, nah, you're a good dude. Yeah, I'd like to think so, right? But it's all about, what's in the pudding, right? You have to actually go on and do the right thing when somebody else doesn't want to do it. That's why we have the Make It Right program, okay? That's why we are willing to take care of customers who are not even our customers, So that's what it's all about. All right, what else do we have, guys? So this is the highlight of our Make It Right program, okay? Now, what I am hoping for is, because here it is, okay? And here is a message to Lorenzo. Okay, here is a message to Lorenzo. Listen, I'd like to think that me and you have a good, cordial relationship. Okay, we work together. We don't work together right now, but I'd like to think that we have a good, cordial relationship. Certainly, don't look at this as an attack at Carp Bait USA. Look at this as a notice that Carp Angler is here. And we're going to bring the level of customer service up. And if you're going to be in the selling business, we are asking that you bring it up as well. I think the example of a bait boat is not necessarily a reflection of entire Carp Bait USA as a company, but it certainly highlights an issue with customer service. And it's an issue nonetheless. Okay. Our take is simply that the customer should have been taken care of better, and we stepped in to do it. We are hoping that next time, I am pretty certain that next time, because of this, the customer will be taken care of better by you, by your company, so we don't have to step in. So here is what I'm asking you, because previously, okay, I'm not gonna name names, but Carp USA had some interesting numbnuts within the one numbnut within the crew that comes out of his line quite a bit. None of my staff will ever be allowed to go and spew bunch of nonsense to any staff from another company. We all should be able to talk it out and talk about things, even things that we don't agree on. So message to you, Lorenzo, keep your dog on the leash, proverbially speaking, to make sure that nobody gets out of line. It just brings unnecessary drama where it doesn't need to be. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to observe what happens next. For any of you that would, God forbid, have an issue with how we are publicizing the Make It Right program, it's either that or nothing. There's no way that we're going to make huge financial concessions without trying to actually make the entire customer service in US better. Given that there's only a small number of companies selling things here, I think it's a low-hanging fruit. And if it takes us, Carp Angler, to take some hits, ruffle some feathers, hurt some feelings to accomplish that for the greater good, I'm willing to do that. Okay? I just don't want to see any of, not even our customers, but other companies' customers left behind, so to speak. So that about wraps it up. If we need to revisit the Make It Right program, those two cases, we will. But for now, we can leave it at that. Just remember where you shop. Adam says, is there any shortage on the $1,200 bait boats? I'm trying to bite one next month. Nope. Let me check right now. I know, by the way, that we are having a delivery coming when? Another week or so? Yeah, no, you're good to go. You can order the bait boat right now. It seems in stock. So the $1,200 bait boat, Adam, is in. You're good to go. And we actually have another delivery on the way. So you're definitely fine. So things are in stock. Also, what we have coming for those bait boats are the extra batteries. Okay, so those are coming. I don't know the price point yet. We haven't entered them on the website, but it's going to be soon. Then the only ones I saw were the NGT ones, and they are small. I don't know what Dan is talking about. Not sure. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you guys. I don't have a link over here ready, but when I'm transporting my rods, pretty much the way you see it behind me, that's how they go in a car. I use these Gardner Point protectors. The reason I like those, they seem to be longer than other brands. I like to go a little bit deeper on with the hook in it to conceal the micro barb a little bit. So consider those if you're using. If you're keeping your hooks basically on your rings without disassembling it fully. Okay. Need a tackle box. Like any carbon for wreck. Corey, I'm not sure what you're talking about. If the message was for me, let me know again. But I just didn't catch that. The messages on Facebook scroll pretty fast sometimes, and it's hard to scroll back and read them. Corey says, how I paid for my Sentries. I think you guys are referring to the PayPal Pay in 4 program that you can make any purchase of, I think, $30 or more and pay it in 4 installment payments. I think that's what you're referring to. Tom is saying, how about weed guards? Weed guards for the bait boat. Let me see if I ordered them. Did I order the weed guards? Let me see. Bait boats. Bait boats. Weed guards, yes. I ordered the weed guards. Yes. Jack, on YouTube, the weed guards are ordered. I have them coming. Yes. Yes, they are coming. I have, I think, 10 of them coming. That's what we could get right now. And we have the car chargers also coming for the bait boats. So we have car chargers, spare batteries, and weed guards coming for the bait boats. Yeah, keep checking the new arrivals section. I'm going to double check when the delivery is coming, and I'm going to post an update with new products on the website. Dennis saying, a tackle box with tiny compartments like Fox has. Are you getting anything like that? I have to check. I have to check what's with the brands that we currently have. I'm pretty sure we have some of that, but I think you're looking for something more specific. Shoot me a message afterwards. I can always take a look what's in stock with the companies we're working with already and take a look. Okay, so what else do we have coming? Bait boats, Mechanica, obviously. We have more Mechanica pods coming. That's interesting. That's interesting because they are expensive as hell and they are selling like hotcakes. Corey is asking, is the carbon only for GPS? He's referring to the bait boat. My question was, yes. So Corey, so we have the basic bait boat for $200 $200 and change. Excuse me. That one is just it. Plain bait boat, nothing in it. And then we have the Plus Pro model with GPS and the fish finder. Okay, so that one has everything in it, and the carbon, which is a little bit extra, by the way. Oh yeah, Lee is right. Going back to Dan's question about the organizer pouch. Do I have it here? I think I have it. Wait, I have it with me. The Thinking Anglers pouch. It's literally the best pouch out there. Give me a moment. This is the one. Okay, this is the Thinking Anglers pouch. So if anybody is looking for it, Lee, if you can drop a link somewhere in the comments, that would be nice. This is it. Okay, so you have your rig box over here. Okay, you have, oh, my scissors fell out. You have several compartments here. I have some scissors, some needles. You have more here. And those for your bits and pieces. Those are all removable, by the way. Okay, they have Velcro. You can put them in and out. Okay, this is the best thing ever. You know, whatever you want, your stoppers, you can organize it any way you want, right? I mean, I got my things for filing of the hooks. Got my rig tool. All my swivels and everything is here. Stoppers. I got my lighter over here. And I mean, it really fits a lot. Let me just, where are my scissors? And the scissors, one of the ones that I like the most are the Gardner ones. Okay, those are my favorite ones. So yeah, Robert is right. Actually, that's how I have it. I literally strap it to the top of my rucksack every single time. Okay, this is literally what you do. You put it here, and you strap it. And I think the best rucksack ever designed from Thinking Anglers. Who else, right? So that's what it is, guys. I don't think I have much more for you. I think we went over the material pretty well. Take a look at the new arrivals. We have quite a bit of it. Oh, wait. Here's what I wanted to show you. If any of you know the On the Water magazine, this is July-August issue. There's a very cool article about carp fishing. Here is Ian. Okay. And it's a very cool, we got a 5-page spot, in there. We got Dan, Blake, that's me over there. Okay. And what else we've got? And we got 2 more pages. So a very cool article in a magazine that has quite a circulation on the water. Okay. Make sure to grab a copy. All the local bait shops will have it probably. And yeah, it's good to see carp angling getting a little bit more recognition every now and then. It helps. Every little bit helps. Getting featured as a sport in the magazine like On the Water is, I think, helping tremendously. It's a really cool thing. So let me see, what do we have in some comments, guys? Tom says he found, excuse me, he found it on the website. Once the weed guards comes in, he will pick one of these as well. Yeah, good idea. That should be within the next week or two, I think, that delivery will be coming in with the weed guards for the bait boat. Dan says you might consider some more images on the website for that. Thank you. Are we talking about the tackle pouch? If it's the tackle pouch, remember that what I try to do for most of the products is include an actual video when you scroll to the bottom of the description, because nothing will show it as good as a video will. Okay, so scroll down. There should be a video below the description of most of the products, especially products like this. Yeah, Robert is right. It's a perfect setup for short. Heck, I even take it on longer sessions. I just repack it a little bit differently. Like, for example, I'm throwing those inside the backpack rather than taking the case, just to save, a couple of percentage of those cubic feet, that we're hauling around. All right, guys. So we're gonna schedule the next live stream. I don't know. I think within the next week and a half. It shouldn't be longer than 2 weeks. It will probably coincide with the delivery of the bait boats. In the meantime, make sure you take advantage of the sale. Okay, Carp 15 for 15% off not only new arrivals, but most of the items on the website. Okay, most of the items on the website are on sale. So take advantage of it. The coupon code expires automatically at midnight Eastern time, not Central, not Pacific, Eastern time. So keep that in mind. You still have 3 hours left to pick something you like. We're going to announce next time probably what new products are coming. We are working on a couple of different things, bait-wise as well. And if you have any questions, drop us a line, drop me a line, reach out on Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Let me drop you that link because I think next time we're going to do a giveaway, and I think it's going to be on YouTube. Where is our YouTube link? Let me just grab it. Our channel. Here we are. All right, so I'm dropping you a link to our YouTube channel. We just crossed, I think, 300 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe. The more the merrier. And just like last time, we will be doing some giveaways that will be exclusive to YouTube. So make sure you are at least subscribed so you will get notified when it happens. Okay. So guys, it's been a pleasure as always. Okay. Let's see if we have some drama coming up after this live stream. I will welcome it with open arms, and let's slowly start seeing the benefits of that better customer service, hopefully from other vendors as well. Okay, so thanks for watching, everybody, and we will be in touch. See you online.